If you want to find out about my offers, hit that buy me a beer link, or if you want to get into contact with me, hit the Twitter or Instagram link. How's it going, everyone? It's Louis Crypto here. I'm back with another XRP update for you all. We'll start off on the weekly time frame and then head down on the lower time frames, but please do make sure you do subscribe if you haven't already to stay tuned for further XRP updates. And YouTube's all about engagement, so bump up that algorithm by liking, commenting and sharing this video if you can. Make sure to turn on the notification bells so you know when my video updates do come out. Now on the weekly time frame, we do just simply see a big rejection of this to the left resistance over here between 53 and 55 or 56 cents. So without any weekly candle closes above that, this is going to maintain as a supply area, looking for dumps from here, just another area of resistance. But in the last few weeks, I gave you some key areas of support that price needs to hold, and going forward, we've already retested one of them, which is this golden pocket over here. If this were to be lost, I prepared you guys in the last few weeks that we'd be coming back down to this green level, simply because when we're on the weekly time frame over here, if we actually zoom in a little bit, after this big pump that, we can see went completely through it, didn't respect it at all, we managed to head to the 200 weekly EMA over here, just signaling that on the weekly time frame, we're still within this downtrend. So from this point, with this suggestion of a wick rejection, I'm looking for sales from this point. And we can see in the direct next candle, we did find some support on the 20 EMA over here, because again, this is what's following you as a sort of a moving trend line. So as long as I'm above this, I'm looking for some bullish breakouts. So the fact that we confirmed this support here, looking for that breakout above the 200, it's looking beautiful. We even had a higher high in terms of the body closes, but unfortunately I need to see the highest wick being cleared, and that over here is at 55, 56 cents. So I need to see a weekly. If that body right there closed above that, incredible, that would have signaled for me a breakout for continuation up until this yellow line over here, orange line, 61 cents, and then it would actually follow through and head to 90 cents eventually. This is why over on my Twitter in the last few weeks, in the last month, I said that I am still expecting a 61 and 90 cent XRP going forward. I've made you guys aware of that in my video updates as well. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning into these updates and support me as a creator. Now over here, we can see that after failing to break this wick high, we came back to the 20 again. Remember, this is going to keep us in an uptrend, but this over here is keeping us in the downtrend. So essentially what this is helping me give to you guys is that this is just an area or a range, an area of support and an area of resistance. So I'm able to make you guys aware that now that we're back above that green box and using this red area as resistance, we're back within that same range. So that's why I gave you a midpoint over here, which we're currently holding. I'm so thankful that we retested that, because I gave this to you after the rejection over here on the daily time frame. Now let's scale into the daily, because we've now shown those levels. But yeah, straight away after that wick rejection, I instantly gave you this golden pocket over here, measuring from the lowest wick there to the highest wick here, and a retest of the golden pocket, looking for that continuation higher. But understand that if this does not hold, a reversal wave will be created. We can already see a potential bearish pattern forming, being a descending triangle or even an M pattern, this being your neckline. And the descending triangle M pattern is just the same thing, by the way. But as this is forming, we do have the 20 here, so could we just get a kiss off the 20 to break out bullish? This is actually a bearish pattern, but we have a 33% chance of breaking out bullish. The fact that we are in an uptrend since this low over here, making higher highs and higher lows and higher highs, we're just looking for that higher low, but what I'm seeing is an uptrend. So if we are seeing that, then I'm believing that the bearish patterns are all manipulation to make me sell. So could it be that we do have a little breakdown and then it actually not meets the target, or even just meet the target but eventually come back up and continue with our uptrend? Because again, this is just a pattern to make you sell in fear that we're going to continue lower and lower and lower, but then it might not even play out at all, simply because we're in this uptrend. And when we're in uptrends, or let me give you this other example, you will remember this because it's all scarred us for life. This bear market, what did that teach you? I knew this before the bear market anyway, and I was lucky enough to tell you guys the bear market begun at $40,000 per Bitcoin back in January 2022. But unfortunately, if you were following all the larger YouTubers, they were saying no, wait for 28k to be lost. Now imagine what your alts would have done from 70k to 28k. my alt still got absolutely smashed, even though I sold at 40k Bitcoin. There you go. So if you just listen to these larger YouTuber channels, they were not helping you out. They were saying, no, we're still in this bull market as long as we're above 28k. But for me personally, there was like a higher low in September. So I don't know if you're aware of the Bitcoin chart, but I'm just going to head to it very briefly. So back over here is pretty much where I signaled right there for the bear market, because simply I'm just seeing on the weekly time frame over here structure being lost. Now in this weekly uptrend, this was a higher low, so the loss of that is going to signal this is no longer a weekly uptrend, and that's simply how I called the bear market. I said, no, ignore this pump up, this is the bear market. I told everyone in my group chat, if you weren't part of it, please be a part of it. You can find all the links that you need over here on my link tree. That's in the top right corner over here in the video, or in the description and comment section down below. You can get a single mentorship session that's an hour long. Find out more about my courses, my membership, my mentorship, and the courses over here on my Twitter and Instagram. You can become a member here. There's 5 different membership levels: early access, supporting me as a creator, one-to-one mentorship per month. If you want private TA, if you want my longer term investments, go check this out. Whether you want the course that's 6 hours long, 30 plus videos teaching you from zero knowledge, or the mentorship plan that includes the course and teaches you from zero knowledge into a self-sufficient trader. I've got all the things you need to master trading, but again, I can only give you all the things you need. You have to go and put the hard work, and if you don't, then there's no guarantee of anything, guys. This should be a very easy thing to realize anyway. I can show you a million times, but unless you're doing it a million times, you're not going to get it. So this is why, for me, I just saw structure being lost, simply called that this was the bear market, while all your favorite YouTubers were saying, no, the bull market's still on while we're above this. But yes, that's the main structure, I understand that, but the loss of this is telling you you're coming down to here. So why were they not helping you out with that and saying, no, we're definitely going down here? Because I actually started buying over here. Not crazy, but this is where I started accumulating, and then I went pretty crazy over here, as well as on the reclaim over here. But yeah, heading back to XRP right now, we can see on the daily, if we go there, this bearish pattern over here. Again, the reason why I showed you the Bitcoin market over there was we were talking about how in the previous bear market that just occurred, and we're left scarred because we're seeing all these bullish patterns not playing out. So let me actually just briefly go back to it again. So look over here. Very good example. Actually, this is the perfect example over here. When I was talking about the reclaim of the level I called the bear market. So look, we had a double bottom over here. That's bullish, right? We're in a bull market, right? All your favorite YouTubers are saying we're in a bull market as long as we're above here, right? And so with a double bottom, we should be going up. So why did it actually continue down and head all the way down to 17 and 15k eventually? It's because we're now in a downtrend. And when you're in the opposite trend now, again, if we see double bottoms in the uptrend, it's going to work. But now that we've lost this higher low over here, we've got a double bottom that's failing essentially. It broke out even, but it did not meet the target. Okay, the target would have been there. You put down the breakout after it seen a close above, which it did, and your target would have been about 55,000. Was that the case though? No, it's because we're now in a downtrend where you have these constant failures over here. Another one failed. Another one failed. Here we go. This is where it started listening. That's very strange. Why is the double bottom now working? It's because we put in a lower low. We've come into resistance over here. We're looking for that continuation lower. The only way bearish things stop working is if you're going into bull market. So from here with the shooting star, we meant to go down as we just made a lower low below this 5-month support. So now, again, it should act as a longer term resistance, surely. And then we stopped listening to the bearish things. Now the W's are working. This will happen in a bull market, because in a bull market, all the bearish patterns stop working. And this is what I'm going to show you on XRP today. But very briefly before that, look at this M pattern over here. Did it work? No, it did not work. So this is only going to happen in bull market. So we've seen that here. We've seen that here. And that makes sense because this is a higher low right there. Very luckily, because in actual fact, it should have been a lower low. And then we put in a higher high, and then we put another higher low on another trick. So this fooled you, this fooled me, this fooled you. But I got fooled over here thinking we were going lower because of the loss. But when we reclaimed it, I was saying, guys, we're heading back to the high minimal. And I think that's this bearish cross, I forgot what it was called, the golden cross, death cross over here with the 50 and the 200. I was saying, no, I think it's going to be EMA repel. So many of my students didn't believe me. I had a one-to-one mentorship student. It's like, Louis, nah, this is going to cross over. Unfortunately, he was wrong. And then this did not cross over. It's simply because of how aggressive we came back up into here. I was pretty certain after the reclaim of the FTX dump, we are actually going to break out. This is all over my Twitter. Make sure you're following my Twitter over here, Louis_crypto. You can even see over here, guys, if Bitcoin can close above this, then I believe the bull market is here. And then look how much higher we've gone since, boom, over here. So heading back to XRP, I'm just going to show you that briefly and then we'll end this video. We're seeing bearish patterns now. We've got key levels of support. Even if this bearish pattern plays out, this M or this descending triangle, look, the 20 is here, so you might not even lose the neckline. With no loss of the neckline, we're holding this, we're holding the 20. As long as we're above the 20, it's our moving uptrend, our moving trend line, looking for that continuation to 16.90 cent. This would be a pump from current price of about 20%, let's say, to about 80-85%. Now again, if this is lost and we actually validate this pattern, I'm looking for a retest of the 55 or the 200 down here at 45 or 42 or 45 cents, then looking for the reclaim of the golden pocket to head to those targets anyway. Because if we're in this uptrend, all these sell patterns are here to scare you, and I hope that is to be the case. Again, we know what our range low is, which is, again, when we were talking on the weekly time frame, this is our high, this is our low. So if we were to lose this golden pocket, I'm expecting this to hold as support. We've got a lot of resistance, so hopefully that tests as support, but this will not even happen as long as we stay above this golden pocket and this 20 EMA. I'm looking for continuation, whether that's from here or a bit lower and then higher. That's totally fine. If you're not sure what was going on today, again, I do suggest to head over to my link tree. Either click to have one single mentorship session, so you actually start to understand what's going on, or you can find my course and mentorship over here. You can become a member, so you're part of the community that's got nearly 80 people in it now. Maybe there already is 80 people now. All of these are past students, so if you want to see their thinking and my thinking and all our longer term investments, it's all over here. You can find more information if you just click the buy me a beer link, and yeah, you can go through all of these, and you can see a few people in the last few days and weeks have taken action on the course and the membership. So go check them out. There's like 5 membership levels as well. You can support me, get early access, find out my longer term investments and be part of the chat. You can get constant private TA by me. So this is just, you'll be on it's basically a conversational basis with me. You can talk to me every single day if you wanted, asking for private TA and whatever chart you want. Again, each level you get what's behind it, so you get the level before. Now this is the mega VIP level. You get this as well, so you can message me every day, but you also get a mentorship session every month. Thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment, and I'll catch you in the next update. Peace.